Astana is the center of global attention this summer. The young Kazakh capital is hosting an international specialized exhibition focusing on future energy. Astana Expo 2017 is bringing together over 115 countries and 20 international organizations to find joint sustainable development solutions. Stay with us and learn more about the fascinating and state-of-the-art smart and green energy technologies that are showcased at the exhibition. Over the years, Japan has showcased original ideas and solutions aimed at addressing global challenges at a great number of expos around the world. The country is using that experience to take the spotlight at Astana Expo 2017, presenting the country's accomplishments and unique spirit of innovation. Japan's main message at the Expo is finding ways of achieving low cost and stable supply of energy while ensuring safety and environmental conservation through a smart mix with technology, which is the main theme of the pavilion. The pavilion aims to showcase to the visitors of this expo not only Japan's state-of-the-art technologies, but also the nation's culture, nature, and other elements in ways that are both fun and leaves a lasting impression.
Concept is smart mix. What means mix? We have two meanings of our mix. One is making energy and using energy mixed. We have both technology to make new energy. One, to mix energy, resource of energy. One is conventional energy like thermal power, water power, and nuclear power. And second is renewable energy. Everybody knows wind power and others. And the most important is third is new energy. We are promoting a new energy in Japan using our technology, hydrogen energy, and also algae energy.
Japan has presented its logo for the Expo on Future Energy. The three colors that energetically jump out from the red circle, which symbolizes Japan, stand for conventional energy, renewable energy, and energy of the future. Furthermore, the parts where these colors overlap represent an energy mix.
We like to contribute the world energy subject. Yes, and now Kazakhstan is a very rich country on energy resources, but it's limited. Think about 50 years later, 100 years later. Kazakhstan also cannot depend on present energy resources like oil and gas. You also, not only you, also other countries have to make the new energy resources.
Japan's pavilion is 1,000 square meters in size. It is divided into 3 sections, and every section has its own concept. Japan's philosophical approach to high technologies is reflected here, where the visitors are first introduced to the history of alternative energy. The second section of the pavilion introduces the latest energy use and conservation technologies, while the third section allows the visitors to relax and enjoy themselves.
We have 3 zones, Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. Our main is Zone 2. We are going to introduce our new technology. Zone 1 is we are going to introduce our experience on making energy, on energy conservation, using energy. Our experience. In Zone 2, next zone, we are going to introduce our new technology on new energy, like hydrogen energy, like algae energy, and so on. And the Zone 3, enjoy for the visitors. And we like to promote their participation to our exhibits.
Japan is one of the global leaders in use of alternative energy. A fascinating tour in the Japanese Expo Pavilion allows the visitors to understand why. The tour starts with a greeting from a welcoming staff. Welcome to the Japanese Pavilion. Find out more about green energy. Come on in. I would like to draw your attention to the facade of the pavilion. Here the traditions of the Japanese culture are presented. The paintings and pictures give an idea of Japanese culture in relation to energy. On the facade of the pavilion you can see the sun, water, wind. These are all natural sources of energy. Also, these works date back to 1600s.
エネルギーに対しての考え方を示しています。
In the first section of the pavilion, the visitors are introduced to the history of alternative energy. Japan's transition to green energy is not a fashion trend or a desire to be at the top of the rankings, but a necessity since the country has no mineral resources. The 1973 oil crisis forced the country to replace the mineral resources with intellectual ones. In order to solve the challenges of energy consumption and environmental problems that are increasing along with the economic growth, the government has long promoted energy conservation and introduction of new energy resources.
We are importing everything. It was more than 40 years ago. There was the oil shock, the first oil shock, which started from 73 or 74. The energy price was so much high. Japan, as I mentioned, Japan is importing all of the energy resources from the Middle East or from other countries. So the energy price, so how Japan can do that? We have to save the energy with technology. This is why Japan, because we have no energy resources, this is why Japan could advance on energy using conservation.
In the next section, visitors can see firsthand Japan's ambitious projects in the field of green technologies. The presentation features a 3D film, a mobile application for improved visual and tactile effects. The visitors can truly immerse themselves in a technological future. The film talks about the country's plans such as launching an aircraft on biofuel, which may become a reality by 2020. Japanese scientists invented fuel from dried seaweed powder. According to its chemical properties, it is similar to kerosene. The plant, which produces green fuel with a capacity of up to 5 barrels a day, is not far from Japan's 2 largest airports.
At our Japan Pavilion, we exhibit not only new technology, but also the idea about energy. Of course, we introduce new technology such as hydrogen energy, algae bioenergy, and others. Our pavilion theme is smart mixed with technology. And this idea is what we'd like to present. We have two means of this theme. Firstly, we present the importance to use multiple energy resources, not rely on only one resource. Secondly, we present the importance of mixture of making energy technologies and usage technology efficiency. I think it is a characteristic point proposal at this Expo.
The third section of Japan's pavilion is perhaps the most fascinating one. Guests can play interactive games here. Visitors can contribute to the development of green energy and try to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide emissions. All the technological solutions are arranged in a way that the information is easily accessible, understandable, and engaging for the visitors of all ages, including children. I like the 3D movie and the games in the Japanese pavilion. I really like learning where cities get their electricity by watching the film.
Мне понравилось в японском павильоне.
I like the games in the Japanese pavilion. I like the 3D glasses and headphones and watching the videos. I like the film about space. I also like the cars. They were the most memorable for me.
И наушники, и смотрят разные ролики.
The innovative development of Japan's company Toshiba is presented here as well. This is a special container where clean energy can be stored. As experts say, obtaining clean energy from alternative sources is only half the job, since the most difficult part is energy conservation.
Yeah, we are increasing the percentage of renewable energy day by day, like solar and others, geothermal and anyhow, wind or something like that. But now we are promoting, we are increasing renewable energy, but the important point is renewable energy cannot satisfy demand of energy from all over the world. So our message, smart mix with conventional energy, but conventional energy with new technology to reduce CO2 to get the efficiencies also. Renewable energy, conventional energy, and then future energy. This mixture is so much important for the world. This is our message.
Japan had its National Day at the Expo on July 22nd. The National Day was marked by a visit of a large Japanese delegation headed by Japan's Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry, Hiroshige Seko. Also, a variety of performers from the country of the rising sun gave a big show in Astana on July 22nd. The event was highlighted by the scenic Japanese parade, geisha dances, and samurai performances.
カルチュラルプログラムは日本の伝統的な
The cultural program features both the modern and traditional performances. We want to recreate the spirit of Japan from the modern society to the ancient times.
することによって日本の今の日本人に伝わってきている古代から伝わってきている精神というもの、それを紹介したいと思います。ここにご紹介しているような方たちですね。この東儀さんという方、日本の古典的伝統的な
We invited very famous Japanese artists who play Japanese instruments. For example, we saw Mr. Togi, who plays the koto. We have the traditional instrument shamisen, similar to the Kazakh dombra. These people are dancing the Japanese national dance, Hunguene. We want to show the Kazakh people our traditional Japanese culture.
そういう楽器の有名な方です。この方は日本舞踊、踊りですね。日本の古典的な踊りの方。この方三味線若い人たちで同じように三味線弾く方たちだし、この方はお琴ですね。琴のトップクラスの方の一人です。そういうふうにしてですね。
Japan and Kazakhstan have nurtured friendly ties in politics, business, and culture over the past 2 decades. The Japanese officials believe the Expo has become a strong platform that has enabled the two states to deepen these ties.
ここ2年ぐらいですね、両国の首脳の
During these 2 years, relations between our countries have been improving. You can see this from the official visits by the head of states. For example, in October 2015, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe paid visit to Kazakhstan. In 2016, as far as you remember, in November, your President Nursultan Nazarbayev visited Japan. This shows that our relations are strengthening, and we're trying to strengthen not only our political and social relations, but also cultural and economic ties.
翌年の2016年11月にはカザフスタンのナザルバエフ大統領が日本にお越しいただきました。
Osaka hosted the Expo of 1970 with the theme Progress and Harmony for Humanity. This was the world's first fair that was held in Japan. The Expo site was built based on 2 main ideas. The first was that the wisdom of all the people of the world would come together in this place and foster the creation of new ideas. The second was that it would be less of an exposition and more of a festival. The architects, unlike those in previous expositions, created a central unifying festival plaza where people could meet and socialize.
Of Expo holding countries and other countries. We can say the same in Astana Expo too. So our relationship will be deep through this expo, after this expo. The relationship, I mean, cultural relationship, and the most important is economic relationship will be deepened. Yeah. On this energy, especially. Economic relationship will be deepened, especially on this energy field. So if Kazakh company likes to have these new technology from Japan, the Japanese company will cooperate with the Kazakh company. So I expect at this point to contribute to economic relationship, to contribute to deepen the economic relationship.
Tomiyasu Nakamura is an experienced Expo commissioner and has been part of many universal expositions before, yet he has a special relation to the Astana Expo.
I have much experience to work for Japan Pavilion Expo from '82 when I was young. That was the Knoxville, USA, Energy Expo. After that, after having 20 years blank, because I worked in overseas offices, Saragossa Expo on water as a director general. And then after that, Shanghai Expo as a director general, and also Yosu Expo as a president of vice president of Jet Airways. And then, yes, Milan Expo, and then here. So Expo is one of my life work. I have visited many dozen countries in my life and participated some export in the world. As compared to the other countries, Astana and Kazakhstan is one of the best places to live for the kindness, warm heart. And more, Astana is a growing and exciting city. It is also an attractive point of Astana.
Japan's Osaka is bidding to host the World's Fair in 2025 against Paris, Ekaterinburg, and Baku. The country has already prepared its proposal concept.
Osaka Expo theme will be designing our future society for our lives. It's a very, very difficult theme, but actually long life or to make our social future societies plans also. Japan is advanced on this field, so I think we will be able to contribute to the other countries through our experience.
Osaka hosted the Expo of 1970 with the theme Progress and Harmony for Humanity. This was the world's first fair that was held in Japan. The Expo site was built based on two main ideas. The first was that the wisdom of all the people of the world would come together in this place and foster the creation of new ideas. The second was that it would be less of an exposition and more of a festival. The architects, unlike those in previous expositions, created a central unifying festival plaza where people could meet and socialize. A popular highlight of the fair was a large moon rock on display in the United States Pavilion. It was brought back from the moon by Apollo 12 astronauts in 1969. The visitors of the Expo 1970 also saw the premiere of the first ever IMAX film. The Expo also featured demonstrations of early mobile phones. Osaka Expo played a crucial role in Mr. Nakamura's life. As a teenage boy, he was so impressed by all the wonders and the scale of the exhibition that he then decided he wanted to be part of it. It became Mr. Nakamura's childhood dream. Now that dream is a reality.
There was Osaka Expo in 1970. When I was in high school, I visited Osaka Expo. I was shocked, impressed. And then by that time, I was only 70 years old. I decided to work for Expo in my future. And then now I realized. Now I became a commissioner.
The Japanese commissioner is positive that Expo 2017 is a great platform that brings countries together in addressing a global challenge and creating a safe and bright future together. Tomiyasu Nakamura believes that the exposition will help build the necessary links between the decision makers, create a better vision of the future, and change people's lives for the better.
Please join our new technology. We welcome. This is not business at all. as I mentioned, as I told you, just to contribute the world energy subject, we will welcome to join our new technology to clear the world energy subject.